but I was wondering who voiced me. And I was like, I wonder if they sound nearly as sexy as I do. All right. So that was the thing. That was my very long-winded version. If you saw my Q&A yesterday, you know I can't stop talking, and they already all know that I can't stop talking. All right, here we go.
Dave, tell me your Suits spin-off.
So getting back to that show that Rachel was just talking about, there's a spin-off of Suits called Pearson, which is going to air right after Suits. And,
so that's your all 3 seasons plotted out. You're going to watch Lucifer, then you're going to watch Suits, then you're going to watch Pearson.
Now I have a really quick question. I want to. Where is Zoe? Where's Zoe? Where's Zoe?
Zoe, young Zoe.
Where are you, Zoe?
Is she
standing?
standing
Can we put the
up?
spotlight on her?
Can we put the spotlight on Zoe really fast?
Who's working the lights?
Can we get a spotlight on Zoe?
She's in section C.
All right.
She's right.
So everybody.
Zoe, why don't you come forward to the microphone? Come forward to the microphone.
Zoe drew these for us. So it's just very sweet. So I'm going to pass them out now.
Okay.
So this is Leslie Ann.
Oh,
Rachel.
Zoe, can we see?
Oh my goodness,
Kevin.
Can we see?
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much, Zoe. You're so talented. Thank you
Zoe,
for sharing.
Thank you so much.
You see these?
You guys see these?
Zoe, how old are you?
14.
You're 14. Goodness me, you're a very talented artist. Do you want to be an artist? You don't? Goodness me, what else are you good at?
There's one problem with mine now. I'm not this handsome. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zoe. Who's next? Yeah, who wants a water? Does anyone want a water? There you go. It's like being on set again. Yeah. Sorry, Miss Adams. Sorry, Miss Adams. Sorry.
It's about time.
Thank you.
Kevin, do you want a water? Yeah, get your own. We'll be next.
Hi.
Hello.
So first of all, it's great to have you. I'm a big fan of the show, and thank you for bringing these characters to life so brilliantly. So thank you. And my question is, I also love the show Supernatural, and as you may know, they also have their own Lucifer on the show. And I was wondering if you know that this Lucifer makes a reference to your show, and if yes, if you like it.
If you're talking about that fraud, Pellegrino. Do you know, I actually met him for the first time last weekend. I was in Salt Lake City at a convention, and I met Mark Pellegrino, and we had photos done together. And he's really nice. I wanted him to not be, but he was really nice. I was like, oh, you're a really nice devil. I was like, so are you. It was a devil fest. It was if someone had a photo with us, we'd say, do you want a Satan sandwich? That was his line, I hate to say.
Kevin just went live on Instagram, so...
Oh, you're all live on Instagram now?
So thank you. Oh my god, people are responding. Listen.
Technology, Kevin.
Has anyone else got any thoughts on Supernatural, on their cast?
Well, they were so sweet. In our first season, remember, we were in Vancouver and we actually shot on the same studio lot that they did. And when our show and Legends of Tomorrow started their first season, they did this big banner and they welcomed the freshman class of 2016. And they were so sweet because I mean that's been their home for, I don't know what, 59 years. That's
I think they're doing season 59 at the moment.
on air, yes. I mean, wow. So they're the sweetest guys.
It is their final season now, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
They have actually announced their final season, which is amazing. I have to say, they are a really classy bunch at Supernatural. We love them very much. And do you know Richard Speight Jr.? You guys are familiar with him? He directed one of our episodes this season of Lucifer. And I have to say, it's my favourite episode.
Yeah!
He's great. Anyway, we digress.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a great question.
Who's next?
Hi.
Oh, up top.
So my question is for Rachel. I would like to know if you could pick one of the people on stage with you as your therapist. Who would you pick? And who would you think would be the worst therapist?
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's awkward because I know the truth. But I don't know if I want to say the truth. No, that's not hard for me. I think, who would I want to be my therapist and who do I think would be a terrible therapist? I really don't think any of you guys, I use all of them for therapists, honestly. Whether they want to talk to me or not. I tell them my shit. So I'm sorry, kids. All right. Who do I talk to? I talk to Leslie Ann a lot about
We're
life.
both moms. We
We're
both
both
went
moms.
through the
Yeah.
having babies on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think we kind of found support in one another.
Yeah, for sure. But then so I think, I don't know, it's really, I talk to all of them, but I mean, Leslie Ann and I talk the most about babies and motherhood and lovers. No. Who would be the worst? There isn't a worst, I can't do it. Can't do it.
Kevin, he'd make jokes all the time.
No, who would just get who would be the first? No. Who would be the first to be annoyed with how much I talk? Who would be the first to be annoyed with how much I talk? Now who's in the hot seat? Kevin would. Kevin would probably be like, I can't listen to this anymore. Okay, next question.
Thank you. I can't listen to this anymore.
All right, everyone say bye.
Bye.
Bye. This is a really hard job.
Up there.
How do you turn it off?
Right now, Netflix is like, Jesus Christ.
Just bring him into this Q&A.
Hi. My
So what was
question
that?
is to all of you. Also, which character from the TV show Lucifer did you like the most and why?
Which character from Lucifer do we like the most and why? Is that the question? Okay.
Yeah.
Davey?
It would, Leslie Ann?
Was that your favourite character or you just
Oh, yeah.
question? I can't work it
Yeah,
out.
okay. It would probably be a tie between Chloe, I love, and well, okay. See, now I'm going to make this question difficult. So when you mean favorite character, do you mean as an actor, or do you mean as just as a fan watching?
Welcome to DD.
I know. This is what happens inside my fucking head, I swear to God. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad.
I mean, that's so bad.
Okay.
As a fan.
As a fan.
As a fan,
Should we start with Leslie Ann?
As a fan, you mean like a male?
okay. As a fan, it's Chloe because she's the heart of the show. As an actor, Maze is a sick character. I mean, that's just a really sick character that I love. You know?
That's right.
Leslie Ann, and you are allowed to say yourself. I've just decided.
I would say for me, the two really fun, the characters that get to kind of be Tasmanian devils and spin out of the world a little bit and of what is normal is Lucifer and MagicCon. So, you know, with the writers, he gets to say the craziest stuff and I get to do the craziest stuff. So yeah, I would say...
Warum geht der nicht weiter nach vorne?
They asked me the same, one of the journalists asked me the same question yesterday. I don't know if they asked you guys the same thing, but I said Lucifer was my favorite character simply because, I mean, I have a ton of scenes with him, but I like the range that he has to go through. And that's good because that's what the show is based mostly, is really all about. So that's my favorite character, like as a fan. But I do love Maze too. Like I think that's like a badass character as well. But I really, really am partial to Ella Mamie Garcia. She has some great stuff coming up this season. Like really, really good stuff.
My favorite character is Lucifer.
you see how they all just kissed up to Tom? Every single one of them.
I love Dan and Amenadiel.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
Kind of. No, do you know, the weird that I love I just watched season 4, and they haven't seen it yet, so
What?
I know. Spoiler alert. Just for myself.
I did that.
But basically, for lots of reasons, when we were shooting the show, I felt that it was our best season. And watching it back, I still feel that, without a doubt. But what I loved this season was watching my fellow castmates just be brilliant. Everyone is so good this season, everyone's story is so rich, and you guys are going to really enjoy it, because it feels like just this beautiful ensemble piece this year, and I love it. And so they're all my favourite characters, there you go. But I do love, I have to say, I was going to say Ella, because she just makes me laugh. She really makes me laugh. Next.
Hello. Hi. Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Oh.
It's okay.
You should be.
If I embarrass myself right now, I can never watch the show again.
Don't worry, Kevin will just get his nipple out at some point.
So, first of all, I wanted to thank you because Lucifer really meant a lot to me. Like, last year I had a really bad time and my best friend made me binge watch Lucifer with him, and it really took my mind off of it, so thank you. And well, my question is for DB. And last season we had this kind of love triangle with Mace, Amenadiel, and Linda.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Such a host.
And I just wanted to ask you, what do you think, which relationship might have worked? Like, do you...
think we all know the answer to that.
Amenadiel turns gay this season, so he comes out.
It certainly puts the men into Amenadiel this season, that's for sure.
Finally gets in touch with himself, who he really is. So, not to insult Maze or Dr. Linda, but they're just not men.
Says who? I got some balls. Big balls.
Who's next?
First of all, I wanted to tell you, you always say how much you love to do your job, and I think we can't say it enough, that it really transfers to the screen. We as fans can feel how much you love to do your job, and I think that's one of the reasons why we were so into saving the show, because we can't but support you and enjoy what you're doing, and give us more back. That first. And my question is for Tom. I recently watched Rush, and it was awesome. I really, really loved it.
Thank you.
You were amazing in that TV show. We can't understand why it was cancelled. So my question is, do you know what they have planned for season 2? Or what would you have expected from season 2?
Honestly, I didn't know what they had planned for season 2. Thank you for saying that. That was a very proud moment for me getting that job. It was like a big thing in my career and my life, and so thank you. Weirdly, when Rush got cancelled, Lucifer came around quite quickly afterwards, and I thought, hang on a minute, I'm playing a character who dresses nicely, in a nice car, who's a rogue. It felt like it wasn't cancelled for a bit, you know what I mean?
Yes, absolutely.
I just had to drop the American accent. I was like, great, even easier. No, I don't know what they had planned for season 2, but I think obviously it finished with